Hey guys, so tonight we're going to be playing some more Need for Speed Heat. Now, it has been almost a week since my last stream because I was just at a cottage with my family. I did make an announcement about it on Discord, so hopefully most people knew about it. I think I talked about it on the last few streams as well. Um, so yeah, the last stream that I did was Star Wars. That was on Sunday last week. And then since Monday until earlier today, we were at our cottage, so 6 days, 5 nights, whatever you want to call it. I wasn't streaming. I did make the announcement on Discord, like, the first day that we arrived. And yeah, now I'm back. So it's been almost a week. Um, but it's Saturday night, so we're doing Need for Speed Heat again. It's not too late either. I think it's only like, yeah, it's only 1:45 right now, so I'll probably play some Siege after this as well. Um, But yeah, other than that, I'm not really gonna wait for anyone to hop on or anything. I think we should just get started. I'll hop into an online game, and then we can start playing, and then yeah, we'll see what happens. I see that Swift is on the stream, so welcome to the stream. Said something like I'm fat or something. What did you put in my chat? I'll go look at that in a second. I gotta get the hashtag on Discord here first. But yeah, hold up a sec. Got some Dr. Pepper tonight as well. Always thirsty. Anyways, I don't even know if I've looked at the server since I made the announcement almost a week ago. But it looks like the bot has announced the stream, so that's good. I have quite a few notifications here. I also did vlog while we were away, so I'll have kind of a short vlog from our cottage. I just kind of vlogged a little bit every day. Um, that obviously won't get uploaded for a while because I still have my vlogs from May when we went on vacation, and we went to Atlantis, and I vlogged every day. So we were also there for 6 days, and I have 6 different vlogs from our vacation in May. So I have to upload those first before I upload the cottage vlog, which I've been doing over the last week. Anyways, let's get this hashtag here in general. There's not too much going on. A few people have left.
I was thinking of going for a drive later, so shout now if you want something.
Yeah, there's not too much going on. Okay, hashtag uploads and streams. NFS Heat Saturday. Also, I had a hangover earlier today, but I think it's worn off by now, so I'm basically fine. But yeah, last night I got drunk. I always get drunk every once in a while. It's been a while though since I was drunk on stream. I don't think I've done that since I was at college. Last time I was at college was in April. There was a time period, I'll say like from November until February, where I was doing quite a few drunk streams. I think we were averaging about one a week back then. Now it's been a while. But yeah, I got pretty drunk last night. We were still at the cottage though, so no stream. Anyways, let me see what Swift, aka Lily, is saying here in chat. So the first thing you said was, I'm fat. It makes me sad. I bought a corset that makes me look nice. Game Slayer's Cottage vlogs coming in December 2025. No, not December 2025. Maybe like I don't know, August or September this year. It's only one cottage vlog. I just, I knew I wasn't going to be vlogging that much, so I just kind of vlogged a little bit every day. So it'll be like a 10 to 20 minute vlog, just one vlog for the whole or the whole cottage week. The vacation we went on in May, I've vlogged every day, so it's going to be like probably around an hour's worth of vlogs together, or probably longer. I'm like falling asleep. Night. All right, good night, Swift. Also, I don't know why you were saying that you're fat, unless that's something that's happening recently. I don't know. Like I've seen you before. I wouldn't say you look fat, so not sure what's up with that. But yeah. Anyways, let's hop into this tonight and see what's going on. I'm pretty sure, yeah, last week when I streamed this, which was the second last stream I did before we went away, my stream ended up crashing during Railway, which was the last race we were going to do. And I always do Railway in this car right here, the Koenigsegg, so still got this car out. Also, I didn't make any new cars last stream, but I recently finished off the whole collection, so I have all 133 cars in this game. And what's the most recent one I did? I think it's the newer Civic, but the handling kind of sucked on it, so I'm not even going to use that tonight. So yeah, I have every car in the game, and all the cars are upgraded as well. None of these are stock anymore. Jesus Christ, that Dr. Pepper's got a lot of carbonation in it. Anyways, yeah, so I know we did the Subaru recently, and the last one I did was the older Civic, the 2000 Civic Type R. Here it is. Yeah, so this was the last car that I had to customize. I don't have any stock cars left. All the cars I have are modded or customized or both. Um, but there are a bunch of cars that need to be kind of re-looked at, re-customized maybe, or re-upgraded to get 400 plus. Because I want to have every non-off-road car in my collection at 400 plus. And I want to make sure all my off-road cars are as fast as they can get to, which should be over 350. So, yeah, we got some stuff to do. I'm still not finished with this game, even though I've been playing it for a super long time. I'm really just chewing this game down to the bone. I still like it better than Need for Speed Unbound, which I recently finished. And we're playing that online now on Wednesdays. And yeah, at this point, I just had this huge collection of cars. I have every car in this game. Probably around half of them are 400 plus, maybe even more. I'd say more than half the cars actually are over 400 plus, which means they're maxed out. And yeah, we can just use anything. So, what do I feel like driving tonight? What do I feel like starting with? Something that's nice and upgraded. I don't like using my slower cars as much. Got to get them upgraded up and good to go. You know, I could use this Porsche again. I remember this one. This is the 1997 911 Carrera S. Kind of random. This is like the second oldest Porsche in this game, right? The only classic Porsche is the only classic Porsche in this game is the 1973 RSR, fastest car in this game. And then yeah, I don't think there's anything else. There's this, and then there's a bunch of modern 911s, like a bunch of them. This is the closest you can get to like a regular modern 911 in this game, and this is the GTS. But there's a bunch of them. Um, so yeah, this Porsche does not get used very often, but we're gonna use that now. We'll see how it goes. This definitely looks old, but it's not like a classic. This is a little bit newer. You know, the 90s. This is only about halfway back to the 60s. So, yep. Let's whip this thing out. It looks pretty modified. Got a cool uh, body kit and community wrap on it. It's looking good. Lily just said, I feel that way. Anyways, night. Alright, so I'm guessing that she has left. Got a few people watching here, it looks like. Also, I'm at 699 subs. I don't remember if it was like that during my last stream or not, but I don't know. I feel like we've been trying to get 700 forever. I've been at 600 since the beginning of the year. Like, we're just really struggling to get 700 subs. But we're at 699, so one more and then we're good. We've hit that point. Then it's on to 800. Alright, so as far as I remember, this thing is pretty fast. Not super overpowered, but from the back, it still kind of has a very similar shape to the RSR. It's pretty similar looking, even though this is about, what would it be, like 24 years newer? Yeah. Anyways, I haven't used this in a while, so let's test it out here on Sonic. Sonic's always the best race to start with. That's what I find, at least. You can drive to it easily here from the main garage. Feels weird to be even just using this controller again, because I haven't used my PS5 since Sunday. I don't know why I can't stop burping. Anyways, here's our race. Sonic. Just going to that solo. So yeah, the color on this thing is pretty cool. It's like dark blue and then lots of black details. Very cool community wrap. And I got the cool wide body on and stuff. Looks nice. Also, the community wrap has that plate on the front, but it's fine. Looks kind of cool anyways. None of the cars are supposed to have frontal plates in this game. Okay, already zoomed past the bots. This thing has got some good acceleration. Ooh. I don't think the handling is that bad. I think I'm just kinda rusty. I'll say I'm rusty for now. Gotta catch up to Carlos and Rico. One of them drives the AMG GTR. And one of them drives the Huracan. This is the Huracan, Carlos. So Rico drives the GTR. They're both green. Both metallic green, it looks like. They're both passed now. Yeah, the handling is definitely not too bad on this at all. I just gotta get used to it again. Gotta get back into racing. It's been a while. Haven't been behind the wheel. Well, normally I only play this game every week anyways, but I haven't played any Crew 2 or Need for Speed Unbound this week. And I haven't been playing any games on my PlayStation, so gotta get used to this controller again. Big turn coming right up. Okay. Yeah, the brakes in this car are not good enough for that. We're fine. Oh. Bit of an aggressive respawn there, but we're good. We're good and gone. Always gotta slam the brakes here. That turn is crazy. The sound of this engine is pretty good too. It sounds like a flat 6, but I probably did swap this, so my guess is I swapped out the bad old flat 6 and I put a better flat 6 into it. That's what I'm thinking happened with this. A bigger, better flat 6 engine. Or maybe not, this thing could have a V8 or something in it too, but sounds like a flat 6 to me. There we go, the blue cloud. It's a good starter race to get back into things. Now, we're not going to do a lot of races tonight because I do want to get back into the garage, so we'll see if I want to do one car or maybe even two cars, but we're going to look at least one car in the garage and, you know, get one of these bad boys that's kind of been lacking up to 400 plus, get it recustomized, make sure it's maxed out and all that good stuff. All the good stuff. Anyways, for the time being, for this race, what should I use next? Which car wants to be used? P1 GTR. I haven't used this in a while. Let's go with this one. This car's pretty fast. Just basically, you know, McLaren P1, but a little bit faster. Because this is the track-focused one. I still gotta put P1 GTR on the plate of this car. I think parts-wise, this should be maxed out. It's 400 plus. I got this really cool community wrap as well. This is the, I forgot the name of the wrap, but there's a real F1 or P1 GTR in real life that looks like this. The silver and orange. It's very cool. We can actually go up to Arion with this one. I know, there's always two bots that are really fast on this race. It's either two P1s or a Pagani and a Koenigsegg. There's Lena. Lena's the fastest bot. She drives a Koenigsegg Regera. There's also someone else, I don't remember his name, but he drives a blue Pagani Huayra. And then if you got the two guys driving P1s, I think one of them is a regular P1 and one is a P1 GTR. Backer and Wade, that's their names. Don't remember who drives which, but I think one is white and one is black. And yeah, one of them is a GTR and the other one's just a regular P1, but they're both kind of like just as fast as each other and they're both very hard to pass. So anyways, let's go join in on that. There's a possibility we could have three P1s going head to head here. Might get crazy. I think to this day the P1 GTR is actually still McLaren's fastest car, because this thing does like a 2.4 second 0 to 60. The regular P1 does like 2.7 or 2.8. And, you know, the regular P1 competes with the LaFerrari and the Porsche 918. The LaFerrari can also do like a 2.4 second 0 to 60, and the FXXK Evo, which is based on the LaFerrari, also does like 2.4, I think. So that's kind of like the competitor of the P1 GTR. And the Porsche 918 can do like a 2.2 second 0 to 60, which is really quick. Porsche doesn't even have like a faster track version of the 918, and that would be insane. But yeah, the LaFerrari and the P1 are kind of enemies, and then they have their track versions, which are also enemies. Ferrari FXXK Evo and the McLaren P1 GTR. The two cars that are the fastest besides the Koenigsegg Regera. Koenigsegg Regera is the only car in this game that's 400 plus stock, and then just behind it are the FXXK and the P1 GTR, which are both like 363, I think. So they're kind of there's a big gap there. Anyways, let's see what it can do. Okay, I like the handling on this car a lot. Very nice. Oh, that guy just messed up my nitrous. That dumb bot. Whoa, the handling's almost too good on this thing. Oh, that felt like I used handbrake, but I didn't. That was regular braking. Also, I don't have any other McLarens to go up against here. We got Shaz. Shaz, who drives the Pagani Huayra. And Lena, of course. Always Lena and her Koenigsegg. Yeah, I kind of got a messed up launch there because of that. I think it was an Aventador that I smacked into. I didn't even know one of the bots drives an Aventador, but I feel bad for him because the Aventadors in this game suck. Their handling is terrible. No wonder he crashed into me. And I messed up my nitrous. This time around, oh my god, this time around I'm wobbling out. Jesus. I think I'm kind of rusty at this. That was supposed to be good, it wasn't. I started spinning out and I crashed into a tree. Nitrous ruined again. I'm in fourth. This bot drives a, what Ferrari is that? Is that a 488 or a 458? Can't tell. A red Ferrari to catch up to, and this one isn't a hypercar, it's a regular supercar Ferrari. It's nothing like a P1 GTR, right? I don't actually know what Ferrari that is. Too far away. There we go. Looks like a regular 488. Actually, that's a 458, I think. I can't tell. It's one of the two. Alright, we're going. I need to catch up to Lena and Chaz. Oh my god, what the hell? Jesus Christ, we're not catching up. Is it me or the car? Why does this P1 GTR just lose like all of its traction as soon as I hit the nitrous on that kind of downhill wind? That's what I always do. I do that in every car. You get the nitrous started early by doing it downhill, and then when you go straight, you're hitting it with full speed. How is that not working out? I don't know, something's going wrong here. P1 GTR shouldn't be behaving like that. Try to use a little bit of nitrous here. I'm a little bit worried for these small turns. I feel like I'm gonna crash again. Yeah, that turn isn't too small, with nitrous at least. I'm not even gonna get up to fourth here. That's the guy who's driving the Aventador, I think. Jeez, okay. It almost feels like the handling on the P1 GTR is too good. That's what it felt like to me. Like it was too sensitive. This thing just kept spinning out every time we had some serious turning to do. I mean, the main drifts were fine, but the downhill part before the big straightaway, that was... got killed there twice. Yeah, I don't know. It's not very good. I was thinking the P1 GTR would be a lot better for that. I'm always supposed to be able to beat all the bots in that race, especially if my car's 400 plus, so I don't know what's going on. Anyways, what else should we use here? Let's switch it up, use something different. Something a lot different. Maybe the Viper? I know this car doesn't have the best handling, but it is pretty fast. It definitely is one of the fastest cars in the game, but the handling on it is... it's not that bad. Like, it's better than an Aventador, but... It is kind of stiff. It's not as good as it should be. But let's try it. This is the Viper GTS, and this thing has 10 out of 10 for every stat. 10 out of 10 every stat. And the newer Vipers, they have an 8.4 liter V10 engine, which is crazy. It's a huge V10. It's got like 640 horsepower or something. And yeah, obviously this is 400 plus, so I don't know if I swapped it. I probably didn't need to swap the engine. You could probably get that V10 that's in this car, like, because that thing is naturally aspirated, so it's probably been twin turboed and all that, and now the thing's crazy. But yeah, as far as I know, I have this maxed out. I have this in this nice metallic red color that looks really good. And it's been a while since I used it, I think. Good old Viper, so I think we should take the Viper for a race here and see what it can do. I think it's not going to be that bad, but I need to test it again because it's been a while. So we're going to go down to Ray of Light and test this thing out. There we go. Redemption run in the Viper. Let's see what it feels like, especially after using that P1 that had really bad handling or too much handling. This might be the opposite. Toyo Turbo 6, welcome to the stream. Viper with the V10. Yeah, that's what this car normally has. I don't know if I swapped this or not. I'd have to imagine the base, V10 that's in this car can get it to 400 plus, but I don't know. It's possible I swapped it. Just based on the idling of this car, what it sounds like a V10 to me, so if that's the case, it should be nice and loud when I start driving. Let's see. Yeah, it sounds like a V10. It could also be a V8, but I'm pretty confident this is the V10. I will keep the V10. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't want to put a V8 in this thing if it, comes with a V10, but I would have done whatever it was to max this car out. But yeah, I'm going to say the V10 is, you can get the car maxed with that. Oh yeah, definitely the V10. Definitely the V10. Yeah, I think the 8.4 liter V10 is the, I mean, they don't even make these Vipers anymore. I think they stopped producing the Dodge Viper in like 2017, so that was like 6 years ago. It's kind of sad, actually. I wish there was more Vipers around. But, yeah, like, I think this is like really the biggest V10 that's on the streets. Only other cars really using V10s now are Lamborghini Huracans, Audi R8s. It's the same engine. They both have the 5.2 liter V10. It's a lot smaller. I know the Lexus LFA also used a V10, and the Porsche Carrera GT. Not really sure of any other cars that have V10 engines in them. Okay, so far so good. The handling isn't too bad. The car is definitely nice and fast. I think it deserves to have 10 out of 10 for every stat, like it does. This Ford GT is getting in my way. A lot of people compare Corvettes and the Dodge Viper with the Ford GT. The Ford GT is kind of levels ahead, but when your Viper has all these upgrades like mine, it's actually faster than a GT. We just got to catch up. Come on, buddy. Oh my god, he's steering me off the road here. Alright, I'm gonna pass them here. This is the place to do it. Spots are getting in my way so much. There we go. That's speed. Come on. Ooh, big turn. Still gotta catch up to Flynn in his Ford GT. So the thing with the handling in this car is it's not bad, but it's kind of slow. Like the handling is a little bit delayed, which a few of the cars are like in this game. And that's not like a mistake or anything. They made the cars like that because they want them to have they want them to be harder to control. So it is kind of the opposite of the P1 GTR I was just driving, which had kind of oversensitive steering. This has undersensitive steering, so it feels kind of stiff. It's a bit of a delayed reaction. But it can actually turn and drift pretty well. You just gotta do it on time. Anyways, I'm gonna pass this Ford GT right here. Come on, buddy. Come on, need to pass this guy. Yeah, there we go. V10's a lot better than a V6. These cars actually have around the same amount of horsepower, but the Ford GT, I guess, is just so light and everything. The new Ford GT actually started in like 2017, I think. So right as the modern Viper stopped production, Ford came out with the new GT, which has a twin turbo V6 that has like over 600 horsepower, maybe even like 700. And yeah, I can do like a 3 second 0 to 60. Top speed's like 217 or something. Top speed of the Viper is like 206. The 0 to 60 is a little bit slower, like 3.5. There we go. Viper wins. This modded Viper, I have no idea about the stats, but I'm gonna guess like, I don't know, 1200 horsepower, twin turbo V10, 2 seconds 0 to 60, 235 miles per hour top speed, something like that. A Ford GT killer. That's actually, yeah, I mean, off the line it could beat a Bugatti Chiron, but Bugatti Chiron would beat a top speed. The only car that can even get up to 250 in this game is the Koenigsegg Regera, and that's going downhill. The top speed of the Regera is actually supposed to be 250. In this game it's 245, which is kind of whack. Anyways, let me change cars here. My Viper's getting ping-ponged by these civilian cars. I think we'll do, how long have I been live? I've already been live over 30 minutes. Yeah, I think we'll just build one car tonight. Let's do another regular race, and then I'll do railway after that, and then we'll go to the garage and we'll just build one car. And yeah, I have no idea what car we're gonna do, but we'll get to that. If I have time, I'll do a second one. But yeah, what car do I want to use right now? What do we got? What do we got to use here? Could go with the Nissan GTR Nismo. This car also, I remember the handling not being that good on it, but it is quite fast. The GTR Nismo in real life is way faster than the regular GTR. Like the regular, like new GTR Premium can do like 2.9 second 0 to 60. This one can do like 2.5, and obviously it has better handling. Well, in real life, it's supposed to be better at handling. In this game, both of the new GTRs do not handle very well, unfortunately. But yeah, this is the GTR Nismo. It's one of the specialty cars in this game, so you can only get it by, I forgot the requirement for this car. I think you have to smash all the billboards or something like that. So once you've done that, you smashed all the billboards on the map, you get the GTR Nismo. So I maxed this thing out. I just painted it black, kept the red details in the bottom, which look really awesome. That's how you know it's a Nismo. It's got that red trim at the bottom. Anyways, I don't think I've used this that much because I remember the handling not being that good, but we're gonna compare it to the Viper, which I was just using. Will the handling be worse than the Viper or better than the Viper? We're gonna find out. I'll bring this over to like Trickster or something. Where's that at? It's a race that I do a lot. I think it's up here. Yeah, this one is Trickster. Pretty good track. A few turns on it though, so we'll see what happens. There's a garage right up there. We'll see. We'll find out. So this sounds like the single turbocharger. It also kind of sounds like a V8. Normally this car is a twin turbo V6. It's normally a twin turbo V6, but kind of sounds like I have a single turbo V8 in this right now, which might be the best engine for it. I would assume so. 400 plus, and I know I got this car somewhat recently, like within the last year, I guess. Was it a year ago or 2 years ago that I completed this game? I don't even remember. My sense of time is so messed up. Was it summer of 21 or summer of 22 that I ended up completely finishing this game and getting everything done? I think that was actually 2 years ago. If that's the case, time is going by way too fast. But I think it was 2 years ago. I don't remember. All I know is completing this game fully in summer, like, you know, getting the pista and finishing all the challenges and everything. And it's summer again, it's summer of 23 now, so I don't even know. Oh, I got the weird nitrous in this car. What's going on with this? I got the 5 3-pound tanks in this car. It's supposed to be the one biggie tank. I don't know what's going on. So yeah, so far the handling is not the best, but it's doable. Like, it's still better than an Aventador. I kind of use the Aventador as like the bottom point of, you know, a car's handling in this game, because it is the worst. So this isn't that bad, but I think it's worse than the Viper, honestly. I think the Viper's a little faster at handling. The handling feels like very square in this car. It feels really kind of boxy, and it's hard to stay in like a fluid motion with these round turns. It's hard to get that going right. Yeah, you really gotta slow down to get those turns going properly. Really gotta slow down. Probably popping a few barricades in this car. Damn. At least the 5 3-pound tanks nitrous is probably better for this race, to be honest. Because this race doesn't have like a defined big straightaway. There's kind of just a mix of small and big turns everywhere. Some roads have a lot of room, some not so much. A lot of uphill and downhill on this race too. This is probably the best nitrous spot. I think this is where I normally use my 15 pounds. On that kind of downhill there. Over here is not too bad either. But you got this big turn that you really need to slow down for. Unfortunately, I have to cut my car down to about 90 miles per hour. You can get going fast again here too. Get the juices flowing. Ooh. That turn's a little bit nasty. Up the hill we go. There we go, get more speed going up the hill. Blast the rest of the nitrous on the way down. There we go. Not bad, keeping it smooth. A little bit of an off-road cut there for the one checkpoint. It's a big double road, but the checkpoint's only on one side, because, you know, they like to do that in this game. But there we go, GTR Nismo. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. It's also pretty fast. I think all the stats were almost 10 out of 10, except for the middle one was 9.7. That's that'd be top speed, right? I don't know what the top speed of this car is in real life. I don't remember. I should know, but I forgot. So yeah, let's go back over here. And now I'm going to switch to my Koenigsegg because we're going to go do railway. And this time I'm going to finish it, unlike last week where my stream crashed in the middle of the race. Very upsetting. But let me go grab my Regera and we're going to go kill some railway right now. I forgot how far the Regera is. All the way at number 118. Right here. Koenigsegg Regera. 2016. Railway to Heaven. Fast travel right here. Perfect. Matthew Dongo, welcome to the stream. Slayer, how you been? Pretty good. How have you been? It's been a while. I know we used to play this, you know, a long time ago. I still stream this every week for the most part. This car actually feels really smooth. I should use the Regera more for like regular races. It's actually so smooth. Once you're off-roading, it's not as smooth, and especially on this railway. When you're on the railway, things are a little bit different. But on road, this car is actually really, like, almost elegant. It's always a lot more hectic over here. Someone else is driving down the railway. I wonder if he wants to do Railway to Heaven. Well, maybe not. He's gone. I'm gonna do Challenge All. Let's see if he accepts that. Sent out to 8 people. Hey, someone's joined it. Let's get some randoms in here for Railway to Heaven. That'll be crazy. Looks like he just left. Someone joined it and then left. Probably because he thought it was an actual off-road race. It's not. I'm doing this in a Koenigsegg. It's not an off-road race. Not really, at least. It's not really a road, but it can be used as a road. Best description of it. I hate how you guys have to wait for like a minute when you're doing online to give people time to join. Like when you're doing it for the party or whatever, it's like it takes a minute as well, but once everyone's accepted it, then it's like 10 seconds and then it starts. When you're inviting the whole lobby, like you never get all 8 people to join. You're lucky if you get one person to join. at least in this game. Need for Speed Unbound actually forces you to play with other people, so it's a lot more people join. But in Heat, you get like 2-3 people in an online race. A lot of times I've sent out invites and had no one join. But we'll see what happens here. I just hope this random isn't like crazy and he's gonna smash into me or something, because yeah, this is Railway. There is no room for messing around here. No messing around. So hopefully he knows what he's doing. These bots are kind of getting in my way. Kind of in my way. Oh my god, I'm literally pushing this Range Rover. Move out of my way. Jesus. Very annoying. Okay, don't crash. We're going fast. I haven't done this in a while properly. Our random is way behind. I don't know what car he was driving. I think he was the Mustang at the back, so... Well, he's in second, actually. He passed all the bots, but... he's not catching up to this Regera, that's for sure. Alright, this is the spot where everyone screws up. I'm pretty good at avoiding crashing on that these days. There we go, we're good. And we keep going. Perfect. My best time on this is 1:37, so that's what we're trying to beat. If I can get 1:36 on Regera, or on Railway with my Regera, then that is a record breaker. But I can seemingly never do it, so we'll see what happens now. Also, the lighting is always so bugged in this tunnel. Like, look how my car looks, it's so weird. Oh, it's gone now. It was still glowing red at the front. Now the whole car is dark. The tunnel has got more light than my car does. They never actually properly did the lighting in here. Where's my nitrous? I'm supposed to have more nitrous. I don't know, that was 140. 3 seconds slower than my best time. That's not really what I like. It's supposed to be better than that. I think I lost a few seconds at the beginning when I was stuck behind that Range Rover. That was really stupid. The bot would not move out of the way. So I was literally pushing him along. The Range Rover Sport SVR is a big, heavy car, but my Regera has like 3 times more horsepower than it, so it's probably enough to literally just push the thing from behind. Anyways, that race is done. So the random came in second. I didn't even see what place he got, but yeah. He was driving this Mustang, which... it's not as good as the Regera, unfortunately. Especially for Railway. Good race, he says. Well, it's always fun to race with the randoms sometimes, but... now we're gonna go back to the garage because I want to build another car tonight before we end the stream. So let's head over there. I've already been live for 45 minutes, so let's pick out a car that I want to rebuild and max out, possibly recustomize and get it done. That is the plan. So I'm trying to think of what car I could do, but I think we better just look at the collection and figure it out.
When are you gonna get your own place?
Don't listen to him.
Better just figure it out. Okay. So, which of these cars needs to be kind of rechecked up on? There's got to be a good car here that's kind of like almost 400 plus, but not quite there, and just kind of needs the extra push to make it. Because most of these are 400 plus. It's mostly just off-road cars at this point, I think, that aren't 400 plus, but there are still a few slower cars that just weren't quite able to make it. looking at the top, you can see how most of these cars are 400 plus. No matter where the rest of the stats are, most of these are 400 plus. But some of them aren't. Some of them could not quite make it. You know, this Mustang, I've had this Mustang for a long time and it's been 385. I think we need to check up on this. And I don't know if I want to re-customize this one or not, because this wrap and this customization that I have, it's based on what this car looked like in Need for Speed Payback. There was like a special edition, you know, Ford Mustang GT that was in Need for Speed Payback, and it had like this wrap on it with the green and the black and the gray, and then it had the RTR wide body kit and everything, and then I think I kind of added the rims on and stuff extra, but it looks cool. It's got those green lights at the front, and yeah, like this thing still has elite parts and stuff. I'm sure we can get this to 400 plus. This might even still have the stock engine. Yeah, it does. This has the regular 5-liter Coyote V8 that Ford uses for the GT, but it's lacking quite a few upgrades. So I think we're gonna sell all the old upgrades, buy full new Ultimate Plus parts and all that stuff, get this thing up there, and then see what happens. See if we can get it from 385 to 400 plus. If not, I'll have to swap the engine. But I feel like the 5-liter can do it. That 5-liter is really capable of a lot of stuff. It's like 450 horsepower stock, so. And then we'll take a look at customization too, but I think it still looks cool. I think this Mustang still holds up, even though I haven't driven this thing in like 2 years. I think it's time to go back to it, start using this thing again. I just needed to get it 400 plus. So let me sell all these old parts, put them back to the pros, the Pro Plus parts. And then I need to sell all the parts that we're not going to be using. So you can see how much slower this car got just by taking off the engine parts. The engine parts are doing most of the work here. Now we can take a look at chassis and drivetrain too, but I think the engine parts are the most important for this car. I mean, it is a muscle car. That's kind of what they're all about. It's all about that engine, right? These are all a bunch of regular Ultimate turbos. So I don't know if this needs a regular turbo or a twin turbo. We're going to see once I throw it onto the nice V8. We'll see what happens. Okay, so now we're buying Ultimate Plus parts. They're going to be a lot better. Crankshaft, ECU. You can see how fast it's going up now. Cooling. Exhaust. Up to 370. Alright, and it's still naturally aspirated, but we're going to put a nice turbo in here. So there you go. Regular turbo is getting it 400 plus. Dual turbo also gets it 400 plus. And most of these superchargers and everything are getting it 400 plus too. So which one of these is better? That's doing 3.4, 2.5, 0.9, 3.2, 3.0, 1.1. So acceleration is better, and high speed is better, but power is a little bit less. I think overall the twin turbo is better, so I think we need to do that. Dual turbocharger. Either way, 400 plus with the stock engine. I think the Mustang GT is pretty favored in this game. Already 10 out of 10 on high speed there. Of course, we're going to go with the bigger tank, 15 pounds. Still had a 12-pounder in it. Okay, it's already got the Super Track suspension that is generally the best option here. Elite Track tires, also usually the best option. Sometimes race tires are better. So we'll just check. Yeah, race tires are better. Acceleration goes up by 0.2. Drag's always the best, of course, but drag, you know, you can't handle with them. So race tires. I'm going with race tires. Clutch. Yeah, we already got the Elite Plus clutch. Gearbox. 5-speed is a little bit better. Okay, the 5-speed is a little bit quicker. So yeah, equip that. We can sell the 6-speed because I don't need that anymore. Oh, that's the default? So I guess I bought the 5-speed at some point and then went back to the 6-speed and then... I don't know. And differential. I'm going to need that super track differential. This helps with handling. Sometimes it helps with acceleration too, but mainly handling is what you're looking for with that. There we go. Stats are not too bad at all for stock engine. 9.6, 10.0, 9.3. Awesome. Okay, so let's take a look at the customization and stuff on this car, and then I'll probably end the stream after that. But yeah, this thing is looking pretty good. So for the body, that's the regular hood. This is the RTR hood, which looks pretty cool. But then I also have this one, which puts those vents like right on the stripes, and I think that looks really cool. That's by Speed Hunters. I think it looks cooler than the RTR one, so we're gonna go with that. Grill. Yeah, keep that RTR grill, very cool. RTR front bumper, oh yeah. Adds tons of carbon and stuff, makes it look much more juicy. So let's get that on there. And that kind of comes with the carbon splitter already, so I don't know if we need to add anything else. I mean, I always could, like... This is the kind of car we can, we can add a splitter, even though there is kind of a mini splitter that comes with the bumper. This is the RTR one, that looks great. Let's go with that. RTR splitter. Gotta go all the way. I even have the weird looking canards on this, which actually look kind of cool. So yeah, these are more like regular canards, but these ones look really neat. They're actually attached to the bumper. It's all carbon fiber. Looks really cool. This car looks like a battle car or something. Headlights I have in black here. I wish you could do green, but you can't. In Need for Speed Unbound, there's so many more colors for headlights. You can do green, you can do red, you can do orange. In this game, you can only do purple, blue, and yellow for some reason. So yeah, we can't do green headlights, but we can do black, which look pretty sick. And when they're on, they also look really cool. And the lights at the bottom are green, you know, the fog lights are green, and then you have the green lights on the grille, so... Very cool. I got the RTR wide body, which looks good. RTR side skirts. RTR wide body at the back. And we got this classic rear bumper here, which looks awesome. Spoiler. Okay, so that's not an RTR spoiler. Most of these RTR ones are just the ducktails, it looks like. Yeah, you don't want something huge on this, it's a Mustang, but a spoiler like this looks nice. I think that looks better than the kind of like black ducktail that you get for RTR. A small spoiler like this looks great on a muscle car. So we can get that. Okay, there's nothing there. Yeah, keep the taillights nice and red. We can change the plate. What goes good with this green look? I don't know, we can go with this one. Rockport. Change the frame on here, Speed Hunters. Just put, you know, there's a bunch of different Mustangs in this game, but I'll just do RTR, because this is the RTR Mustang, so there we go. Just put RTR on there. Diffuser. Yeah, I got the RTR diffuser. Black and carbon fiber. This one also looks cool. That one keeps it gray, but the carbon fiber is the best. Exhaust. I don't think RTR does exhaust. Yeah, I changed it to the quad pipes, which looks a lot cooler. Yeah, we'll keep the pipes like this. That looks the best. And then for the rims, I don't know, I don't remember what the rims actually look like on this car, but it looks like I've done some stuff here that looks pretty cool. So I got these rims that have the white stripe on them. These are the BBS rims, so these aren't even the normal rims for this. Hang on. Yeah, normally the rims look like that. So I have these BBS CCR rims, which I think look cool. I got the primary color is green, which basically matches the color that's on the car, like the paint. Um, and the rims are big too, which looks pretty good. So yeah, I think that's all fine. Honestly, for the secondary color, it should be carbon. I don't think that's carbon. Oh no, that's the green. Okay, so primary color then should be, yeah, that was kind of like a dark gray. We want this to be black carbon. There we go. Black carbon, apply that to all rims. And then yeah, I got the Wilwood calipers on there. Yeah, I think that's looking good. I think that's fine. And then this one now has the black carbon at the back as well. Yeah, that should be good. And those tires look cool. Okay, looks very good. Looks very pimping. It's been freshened up. It's good to go. Basically all I added was the splitter, the plate, and just changed the rims to be carbon. That's all I needed to do. Everything else was pretty much perfect on this. For effects, we obviously want green nitrous, green backfire, green underglow. I'm not going to stance it or anything, but let's see what I can do with the exhaust sound here. That nice 5.0 that's been now twin turboed. That sounds good actually. The higher pitch on this sounds pretty nice. Yeah, get the overrun all the way up. Lately I've really been into this, just jacking the overrun on all my cars, which is the popping noise. It just makes it sound like your exhaust is higher quality. Don't do this to a 4-cylinder though, do it to a V8 or a V10 or a V12 and then it sounds a lot better. Okay. The metallic sound here, just a little bit. Yeah, just a little there. Okay, perfect. Awesome, so there we go. It feels good to finally have this car, you know, touched again, because this car I haven't used in a long time. And this was 385 for the longest time, which is so close to 400 plus, but now it's finally been relooked at, you know, just a few customization tweaks, and I maxed it out. So this 2015 Ford Mustang GT is now maxed out and good to go. It's 400 plus, and we'll test it out next week when I stream this again. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the stream on Need for Speed Heat for tonight, and I will see you guys all next time. Goodbye.